Hi, this is Mike. Making my video on just kind of giving an overview of where I'm at in life. I'm 55. I figure by the time I'm about 57, I should really have it all figured out. And then that's probably as far as I want to go. I mean, I'm probably willing to check out in some sort of way. But anyway, uh, I got a couple of years. But anyway, I'm not suicidal. I'm not depressed. I'm a little empty, but I'm not ecstatic, and I just kind of keep my balance. So, I basically figured it out. Though I've seen everything, done everything, and been everything. There's nothing left. Uh, I got a couple of years, and I should have every damn thing you could imagine figured out. I got all the mysteries figured out almost. There's a few, but I don't know what they are yet. I really don't. But welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the machine. Welcome to my world. You're stuck in my world if you start thinking about the things that I talk about. So this is my channel. I deleted about 100 videos, and I'm just keeping it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. So anyway, I've read all kinds of books and done everything. Made all kinds of videos. I'm making movies now, and I have in the past, and I still will. So, like I say, my goal is to probably make a book. But I don't know what it is. I don't. I think Jesus Christ Superstar had it all figured out. The Apostle Paul. And there's epochs of time that they pretty much condensed everything. And of course Solomon and David and whatnot. So I don't know. It just is what it is. It's confuscated to some degree, but it does have meaning. But the thing is there is meaning, but you really think about it, it's overcomplicated. It's overexpressed, and it's simple to say that it's really just a interactive movie that we're in. I'm not going to get into the logistics and the details of things. I'm kind of done with that. Nobody wants to listen to me anyway, so fuck them. I don't care about certain things, but some things I do care about. But anyway, the whole thing is I'm going to keep it all simple. I'm gonna live kind of a simpler life. I'm gonna start storing things in my storage unit, more things, and then it's just gonna keep it simple. I got things I'm working on right now, and I'm kind of working on my little projects and stuff, and sometimes my big projects. But as far as like the people I met, I don't really need to meet too many more. Not really interested, and of course. I got little projects and little things to do to keep me happy. But that's all happiness really is relief. I like the idea of relief from suffering. So, crushing burdens I hate. And of course, I pretty much follow the path of God. And I met God. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. I don't need to get into too many details, but he looks like Santa Claus, but a lot better than that. So white robe and all. I guess that's the highest I get as far as that goes. And he's got blue eyes like me, and his melon is about 5 times the size of mine. And then of course the native Goliath. I met him. He's a Philistine. I know. He calls my name. He called my name out and this and that. So he's cool. God's cool with me. We had a conversation. I had supper with him. I wanted to walk up to Goliath and shake his hand, but I just didn't know how to. He was that big. He's just massive. They're about the same size, and God and Goliath. And of course, I met all kinds of other giants and stuff, and all kinds of personalities and creatures. And 3 of the most impressive things I've seen, as far as like silicon-based things, were the motherships that I've seen. And of course, Darth Vader. Darth Vader's the Antichrist. They try to say Satan is. Maybe back in that day he was, but it's not Satan. It's Darth Vader. But Darth Vader and I made our little peace treaty, and I've seen him. He's an android, and so is Amica, and so is Anu, I think his name is. And there's those three, not to mention the other ones, but those three are the most advanced. But Darth Vader, I'd have to say, is on the same par as being human, except for he's plastic and metal and wires. So the thing is Amica is the same way. I got three interests in life. Four. I got four of them. One being robotics. Two being Godheads. Three being Majick. And four, you got the two sides of your mind. You got the creative side, and you got the rational side. So the rational side has all the sciences, psychology, physics, right down the line, and everything to do with the male aspect and what men think about. And of course, they have judgment and discernment, and women are kind of free spirited and graceful, and they're kind of airheads, if that makes any sense. But it's not that they're bad. It's just I like airheads a lot better than boss bitches. So anyway, there's that. There's women that act like men. There's men that act like women. And there's blacks that want to be like whites, and there's whites that want to be like blacks nowadays. I'm not racist. I just don't like certain things. I don't like it when a white woman acts a certain way or a black man acts a certain way. The Prince of Darkness, all of it. I know every damn thing about it, the way the book's written, and I've seen it all, and it makes sense now. So anyway, enough of that blah blah blah. So there's basically I'm kind of leaning more towards robotics. I think that's kind of where I'm at with things, and then of course artificial intelligence as far as creating movies and video games and whatnot. The heart, mind, and soul, are the three things I'm interested in, and of course the male and female aspects of the human psyche, and whatever else. The liberal arts, the daughters of Sophia, and of course the daughters of of the Christ concept. I'm big on Christ because he's cool, but I'm more interested in God. I'm closely related to God. I look more like him. Jesus doesn't have blue eyes, and he's Middle Eastern to some degree. He's got darker skin, so it is what it is. But I'm kind of a psychotic Nazi, if that makes any sense. I like World the Third Reich. It's pretty interesting. I didn't like what those guys did to the Jewish women. Jewish women are beautiful, but there's Anglo-Saxons, angels and Saxons. So you got angels and angles. Mike Angle. I'd change my name if I could. I actually can. Mike Angle. So the thing is that's where I'm at. I'm changing my name. I'm changing my identity. I'm going on with things, but I got to move on. And who knows? Maybe I'll just do that. Mike Angle. It used to be very powerful, but I decided to cut back on that. Why be all puffed up, and strong and all that? Because the thing is, it's a nice thing, but it's a whole different mindset. It goes to your head, and you're irritated. You're like a bull in a china shop. So, I guess I like the creative side of things, but then, I like the rational side as well. I can have a nice little mixture of it. I keep it balanced. 50 of one, half a dozen of the other, and it gets me through life. But I got a few things going on. I got dream cars, and I can pretty much have pictures and stuff like that, and I can have blueprints, and I can my thoughts of the blueprint, and the finished product is the actual product. And of course you got the female side, the male side. the rational side and the creative side comes together. Shiva and Shakti, and then basically the child is the blueprint, or is the product in the blueprint. So my mouth gives birth to two ideas, and people write it down there, scribes, and of course I got semen. I can make babies, and I've done that. There's nothing I haven't done, really, and I don't need a title. Show me the money type thing, but it is what it is. God's incredibly wealthy, but it's just like it's not so much about the paper. And I'm on the same page as he is. I am, and it's just simple. So you got like the Apostle Paul and God, and I don't know about anybody else. I guess I'm Greek, but I got these tattoos, and it is what it is. I got to get me a nice motorcycle, a Harley Davidson. And then of course I'm sleeved, and I got my tattoos. I'm not gonna have long flowing hair. I'm fine the way I am. It's simple, it's modest, resourceful, logical, rational, realistic. And of course I have the halted method: hungry, angry, lonely, tired, or emotionally drained. I have that sometimes. That's when I'm feeling down. And then of course fine. I'm doing fine. I'm fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Those things are kind of getting away from me. I'm not really going with that. I have a lot of confidence in the way I think and reason. And I do have a very powerful mind, but sometimes it takes a lot more work for me to come up with certain theories, because some people it takes them a second to come up with it, but the thing is they have a lot more brain power. And so anyway, it is what it is. I'm not going to school anymore. I almost got fucked on that deal. I mean, I'm not paying $100,000 for a piece of paper. That gives me entrance into nothing. The Japanese or the Chinese are learning that, and so it's simple. I might go back in the workforce. I might, but I'm just weighing things out and doing what I want to do, being what I want to be, and having what I want to have. And that's simple. I like to do my things about me, and if I got time in my day to help somebody, I will. If I have to, I feel compelled to. Sometimes I get benefits from that. By helping other people, I get a payback. And sometimes I help people financially. I give them the answers they're looking for, the advice. It is kind of simple. And of course, I've made millions. I've done everything that you could imagine and more. And as far as miracles go, I just can't count them. They're just infinite. So between lower magic and higher magic, I've done all that, and I know the answers to so many things. It's unreal. So I own a couple jet airplanes that I know of, MiG-29 and a F-14 Tomcat. I got my modest little place here, and I got my motorcycles, and I got my storage stuff, and a camper. And I had a house, but I kind of decided to downsize. But I do have those two airplanes. And of course, I'm gonna get me a 6x6 when I get some money together. Other than that, though, it is what it is. I got all kinds of girlfriends, and I'm well endowed upstairs and downstairs. So anyway, I guess this is just my video. I'm gonna give it some time, and maybe I'll post another one. But I started over. All the other stuff got irritating to watch. And I kept drawing from it, and I come up with different conclusions. I'll probably just keep up the process and just keep on posting things, and then eventually it's going to get to the point where I erase all those posts and then just make some more. And then by the time I'm 57, that's when I pretty much want to say, you know what, I need to make a major change. So anyway, that's all I got to say. Over and out.